Well, Mr. Ranger, we're live. We're live, Mr. Ranger. Oh, Ranger tells you to go. Ranger tells you to going. Oh, percolate, Mr. Coffee. I need that wake up stuff. Oh, good morning, Gomez. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy. In your neck of the woods, I'm getting like a 5-minute late start on my kind coffee talk. I woke up right at 5:30. Kind of slowly got around, got up, and now I'm percolating some coffee. Good morning, brother Eric. Good morning, good morning. So, yep, just percolating the coffee, waking up. Oh, Mr. Ranger Dog, I think he got too many Ranger Dog treats over at James's yesterday because he don't want his breakfast yet this morning. But that's very usual. It's not unusual for Ranger. That's usual. Sometimes he won't eat his breakfast till later on in the morning. Oh, so yeah. I need my coffee. I need my coffee. People ask me, well, why don't you sleep in on your days off? Well, sleeping into 5:30 is sleeping into me. I'm normally up by 4:45, 5 a.m. and I'm always ready for my coffee by 6. I have 6:05. Well, it's it's like 6:07 now. You're still having trouble with YouTube Live? Eric, I seen that you put, you like scheduled a live dealio, but you never went live. Did you not hit the go live button? There's a button that says go live. All right, coffee time. Coffee time. I made a little extra coffee this morning. Just a little extra coffee. Oh, yeah. Because I'm in no hurry this morning. I got nowhere to go right off the bat really early, so my plans today is do some laundry. Yeah, if you have a go live button, all you gotta do is after you schedule your dealio, you don't even have to schedule your live stream. Just hit the go live button anytime. I do not think it's on yet, but I may start over soon. What's on, Gomez? Are you talking about? Oh, you talking about the coffee? The coffee? Okay, I'm gonna have me some coffee. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good morning. Good morning. That is hot. That is good. Oh yeah. So yeah, I went on YouTube Live last night. I had a little bit of a, yeah, Mr. Coffee. I had a little bit of a mobile fiasco yesterday with my simple mobile people, which obviously they're not too simple. These fine folks are right here, Simple Mobile. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't want to get into a rant because I released that energy to the world last night. Did my vlogging, did my venting. Oh yeah, it's on. Yeah, the data, the 4G data is on. The mobile hotspot is working. The dealio with them was after you used 8 gigs of data from your device that's sharing for your mobile hotspot, they shut you off. They shut the mobile hotspot off, at least. And they don't tell you that. They don't tell you about the 8 gigs and all that jazz. And they just shut you off. So yeah. you go see me? I think it's just when I went and clicked on it last night, it said that we're just waiting. So yeah. And also I noticed I can't watch live streams from my actual phone. So not this phone, not with the mobile hotspot on, but this phone. I was trying to watch Kentucky Rangers live Fallout 4 last night, and it was just like not happening. So once again, I got to call them and ask them why I can't watch live stuff from this device. But you're paying for a cheap mobile phone and a cheap mobile phone plan, then I guess that comes with the territory. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, Eric's a cool cat. He started doing his vlogs last Christmas, around Christmas of 2016, if I'm correct. He's uploaded his first video, and now he's interested in going YouTube Live. I gotta turn my heater down, believe it or not. Turn my heater down, which is a good thing. It probably got last night 30, maybe in the 20s somewhere, so it didn't get too cold. Gotta go to church. Heck yeah, brother, man. Go do that fellowship, man. Get your church on. Feel all that grooviness, man. That's cool. Ah, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. So yesterday, I worked. I painted yesterday, and that was why my boss wanted me to come in. Feel stupid just sitting here starting at a blank screen, or I still screen. Are you, man, Adam or Gomez? Are you talking to me? Well, I don't know, Gomez. I really don't know. But yeah, yesterday I worked until 2 painting in the warehouse, and I was done, and my boss was like, "That's all I needed you today for. You can go home." And I was like, "Okay, cool. That's great." I was like, I had it in my mind. I had it in my mind that I was going to work until 5, so I was prepared to work until 5. He goes, "Oh, well, if you want to work till 5, you can." So from basically 2 to 5, I worked on auto parts, getting them restocked and put in order and whatnot. So my boss is really cool. He let me work. A few extra hours for a few extra bucks. I keep asking it because it just says waiting for you. Yeah, that's what it said last night. It just says waiting for Eric to start, and all that. Yeah, Eric, if you go back to what you do is, if you're using your mobile device, because that's the only way I can understand how to do it, and click back on the little camera icon, and that comes up and it says record or go live. You just click back on live, and at the top right corner there should be a red dot on like a little file emblem or a picture or something. You click on that. That will open back up the window that you set your time schedule for, and you just click back on that and it'll open up, and there'll be say done or update or go live. And just always remember, you can hit the go live button anytime. You don't even have to schedule a broadcast. Like, I just figured out how to do that like a few weeks ago. So, or you can delete it. It's all up to you. You don't even have to schedule a live dealio. You can just go live anytime. Just put down like a topic or a name of what your live broadcast is and go live. Yeah, it can be a little confusing at first, but I'm glad they're making it a little easier to understand and navigate. So I'm steadily trucking up to. Heck yeah, brother Eric. Yeah, that's all you can do is try, man. And like I said, if what I do, if when I try to figure things out on YouTube, is I just go to YouTube and type in what I want to try to figure out and watch videos on it. Like I'm still trying to figure out how I can look at my subscribers for my mobile device. I haven't figured out how to, look at my actual subscribers. I figured out here, maybe a month ago or so, that I can download what they call YouTube Creator Studio, which gives me the opportunity to change my thumbnail, monetize. Just another way to go into your videos and edit them. But my big plan for today is just to go do laundry. Oh, yeah. Mark don't even have my phone number. We've never exchanged phone numbers. And when he sends my fart, I think he's waiting for me to get my P.O. box. But you can always find me on Facebook. If you want to do some private, because Mark and I do a lot of private chats on Facebook Messenger. You can always Skype me. I'm Westphalia Chronicles on Skype. Be a hurt. Oh, I'm not worried about. Oh, it's all right, Gomez. All right, brother Eric. You have a good groovy Sunday. Sunday fun day. Oh, that coffee is so good. I about whistled there, Ranger. Good job, Mr. Ranger. You just chilling. You just chilling. Oh. So, yep, that's my plan today. Just laundry, relax. I might go play a little disc golf. I need to grab a couple things at the store. Just a couple things. But don't have much plans today. Like I said, I didn't even really think about it before I went to bed. I just figured I'd wake up and take the day as the day comes. I know I just need to do laundry. That's all I need to do. It's all I need to do. Yeah, Facebook chat. Yeah. Yeah, just I'm on a lot of people's friends list. So yeah, come find me on Facebook. It's easy. You can even just find the Westphalia Chronicles if you want. My just Westphalia Chronicles page. Find me through that away, and we can Facebook chat. The good old Facebook chat. It's gotten interesting in the past few years that you can do that. And what's funny is when my 2G network was in effect, yeah, it was very slow uploading YouTube videos, and I definitely couldn't go live anywhere. But I can still Facebook chat via Messenger, like Facebook Messenger on the video chat, because that's what Mark and I and my other friends do. We video chat, and so it was still working fine. The quality, I guess, wasn't as good, but they could hear me and see me just fine. That was a whistle. Yeah, it was a whistle. Early mornings in the old VW bus. It's early, super early. I know. I have my alarm set for 5:30 because 5:30 in the mornings is when I usually call my mom. I call my mom at, I know, I'm a mama's boy. 5:30 in the morning, and then again, I'll call if she's not working or anything around noon, and then again about 5 o'clock, 7:30 at night, somewhere around there. Oh, you can find me on Facebook. It's just Brad Morgan, like Captain Morgan's. Um, you can't miss the old Westphalia bus and Ranger Dog. That's the thumbnail picture. So, and like I said, always you can find the Westphalia Chronicles on Facebook as well. Can't miss the VW bus in front of the Route 66 sign. Speaking speaking of Route 66, almost slipped my mind. I'm steadily trucking up to 300 subscribers. That blows my mind right there. Just 300. 50 subscribers blew my mind. Let alone when I got 100 subscribers. And now I'm trucking up to 300. That's just like 300 people out there support me, watch me, or whatever. So that just blows my mind. It really does. And I'm very humbled and grateful for that. Because I never thought, people would like dig or be into watching just some dude hanging out in a VW bus. At first, when I first started my channel, I worked on like episodes. I worked on the traditional vloggers type of mentality where you go and research something, or you vlog abandoned something or a historical something and all that groovy jazz, which I like. I totally dig that stuff. But it didn't feel like my flow. It really never felt like my flow. And then when I started documenting my daily life in and around the bus, it was like it started flowing into the way it's supposed to be like, I guess. Oh, heck yeah, Gomez. I call Mom every day and check on my mom. I need some more coffee. But yes, I'm a mama's boy, but I was not just a mama's boy. I was a parent's boy. I was just as close to my dad as I was to my mom, to my mom. And warm up my coffee a little bit. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I check on her. And she got her heat fixed, like, the other day when it was the coldest yet. The furnace went out. Yeah, at my mom's house, like at 2 o'clock in the morning. But she got it fixed. She had to go to work the next day, and while she was at work, the heat and air people came and fixed it for Mom. It was just something minor. I think there was coyotes out there hollering. That was weird. Something was out there. So it sounded like a coyote, but that was weird. The lovely joys of living in a VW bus out in the country. You hear everything. It's crazy. Yeah, I check on Mom. I check on Mom every day. She says I hover a lot. And maybe in a way I do. But I just feel like it's my duty as a son to stay close in these neck of the woods and help out as much as I can. Because honestly, she'd rather see me back in California. She fought really hard to get me to go back to California, and I really, honestly didn't want to. And a part of that was, I was in Southern California the day my dad passed away. I was 1,800 miles away, and that was not a groovy feeling. Sorry. Got a little bit of a ranger hair there in the calf. That's okay. All right. He's sleeping. He's sleepy today. He's tuckered out. He must have really had a lot of fun yesterday hanging out with the puppy dogs. He was tired last night. He ate his dinner and was out. But I think he got a lot of extra treats because James and his wife Dorothy, they really super duper just groovy, super spoil their dogs. They got all kinds of groovy dog treats. And Mr. Ranger Dog's tummy ain't used to those type of doggy treats and that type of food, because they also give their dogs actual real canned chicken. Yeah, my mom, Gomez, my mom's trucking. She's a kindergartner teacher's aide, and yep, she's trucking. You can't slow a good woman down, and she won't. She won't. And my brother and I both try to talk her in not going to do this because for the past 20 years, my parents, along with my younger brother, have ran a freight company in Ponca. And about 3-4 months ago or so, my brother decided it was time to hang up the old hat because of certain, pay things and dealios that he didn't agree with, and my mom didn't agree with either. So my brother, being basically the one doing all the legwork for the company, said, let's hang up the hat, which that's what they did. My brother, in hopes that my mom would just completely retire, that's why he did it. So yeah, that's what my mom says, Gomez. I hover. But yeah, so my brother and I were both concerned when she got this teacher's aide, but she really digs it. And it's for kindergartners, so I know they're high energy, but mom really digs it. You want to go off the grid, huh? See, there's rustic. Heck yeah. There's always grooviness to go off the grid. It's a great way to reset your internal clock, especially when you're just away from the technology and whatnot. I used to go to a music festival in the Ozark Mountains of Missouri, and when you would go to this place, it was deep in a valley. You'd go deep in a valley, and there was no cell phone service at all. So you'd go to this music festival for 3, 4, 5 days, and you wouldn't know what's going on in the world, and it was great. You'd come out of there kind of like a totally different person and reset, and it was just odd to be using the phone again. And of course, this is way back before they had smartphones. This was in 05, 06. Yep, that's how Ranger is. You see him just trucking in there. You're like, "What you got for me?" And when I go over there for dinner, that's how Ranger is. He's all up in their space in the kitchen, and they don't mind. They're just totally cool with it. And James is like, "Just let Ranger have a free run of the house." And so that's Mr. Ranger. When he goes over there, he's just like, do. He's hanging out in the kitchen while they're cooking, whatever. The only thing I ask is just don't give him too much people food, because Ranger does not like people food. So I'm suspecting he got a little bit of people food somehow yesterday. That's why he's not wanting his breakfast. Usually when he eats too many treats or people food the day before, he don't eat his breakfast till late. Oh, Mr. Ranger. Because of the voice to text. Yeah, the voice to text will stop it and slow it down each time. What I do with the voice to text, soon as I do the voice to text, I click out of the link, the and then re-click back to catch it live. And usually it'd be like, as soon as you click back, within a few seconds, who's ever watching responds to the question or whatever you've typed. That's my experience. So I haven't thought too much about the old format. I gotta work on my little format here because of the 8 gigs sneaky dealio they do on your mobile hotspot that they don't tell you about. So I just was like checking out my questions and answers and questions on my YouTubers, and Kentucky Ranger sent me a link to some mobile hotspots. So I'm gonna go check out some mobile hotspot devices. If she's just at home with no purpose other than hovering, she should last as long. Really good that she's out and doing things. Yeah, she is. I was really worried, Gomez, like right after Pops passed, within the first year, because it was like I was really worried. And about 2 days before my dad's first anniversary of his death, that's when I got the papers from my ex-wife. So my mom was just like, she didn't like that. Like, I was really worried because she started getting worried about me, whatnot. You know how moms are. What's up, boo-boos? What's up, boo-boos? You lost? I'm sorry, Gomez. Oh, coffee. Coffee in the morning. Yep. Washington's a beautiful state. Gomez, I've been through SeaTac and up to, or Seattle, landed in SeaTac a few times, and went up to Bellingham. That was an interesting neck of the woods. Bellingham, Washington, very beautiful. 100% legit Sasquatch country. If that's your thing, is Sasquatching. Oh, squatching. The whole name just sounds funny. Let's go do some squatching. Yeah, Daddy, let's go do some squatching. But I don't know. The evidence is hairy out there. No pun intended. About old Sasquatch. But we all dig the Squatch, one way or another. Like we got Big the Foot. We all know who Big the Foot is. Oh yeah, solar panels. Yep. I'm gonna invest in solar panels for the old VW bus eventually. I need to get the topper resealed. It's not leaks or anything, but the fiberglass just needs to be resealed. And when I do that, I like to get some sort of solar power system. But then I've seen those pods that you can put on top. My friend calls them coffins. They look like Spock. He calls them Spock coffins. But you can put those on top of your topper here. It's for extra, storage space. But the downside to have one of those on this VW, it's already a box. It's already a box, so you're already pushing against the wind resistance really bad. So one of those would even make it worse. So I don't know. When you're living in a 1970 VW bus, you got to make sure you have just enough clothes to get you through the week, enough food to last you 3 or 4 days because of your space of having food, and depending how you want to cook food, either have a small Coleman or definitely a microwave. It's a little handy tip for living in a small space, especially the size of a 1970 VW bus. Oh, yeah, he's okay. Yeah, that's some scary words there, Gomez. But yeah, he's okay. He's just getting up. He's a good boy. Well, I need some more coffee. I need to warm up the coffee here. Here we go. So I said I made some extra coffee this morning. So yes, that's the dealio. I wonder what's going on the old YouTube. The old YouTube. I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's check it out, man. I gotta sign into the old YouTube on this mobile device. Shenanigans Simple mobile device. Oh, the old YouTube says Kind Coffee is live right now. Ain't that a quinky-dink, man? As soon as I sign in, it says recommended. It's weird. I'm on my own recommended algorithm. All right. Thank you, YouTube, for recommending me to watch me. That's YouTube for you. Thank you, YouTube, recommending me to watch me. No, I don't want to watch that. I want to see what's going on the YouTube. I was up a little late last night, and so I didn't get to bed till late last night, so I missed some groovy stuff. What's going on the old YouTube here? Oh man, I missed old Mark. I missed old Mark Fun Jones last night on his live Mark Fun Jones Fun Time Paint. Missed your brother Mark last night because I was dealing with the mobile phone situation. Old Mark Fun Jones on the old YouTube. Yeah, man, I missed your live stream. I'm sorry, brother.
Are y'all there? Y'all there? Y'all there? I lost my music, everything. Wi-Fi.
Good old Mark Fun Jones, man. So yeah, I missed you last night, brother. I apologize. I'm gonna have to be, I guess, picky on what I watch, and I can't watch live stream on this. Oh, we got the Swedes and their shenanigans.
What you want, man?
Oh my gosh!
Watch the Swedes on YouTube.
Oh, Swedes. And they're all their groovy shenanigans. Gotta dig the Swedes. So that's popping up on my YouTube this morning. Wow. Oh, we got Mark Fun Jones again. Look at it.
Hey gang, another episode of Marky J.
Look at that food.
Delicacy is this one's mine. So let's just say they got something that's a little less or different or whatever. But this is what's on the main course if you order it without taking stuff off.
Well, what is it, man?
Mayonnaise,
Pepperoni,
bacon,
pickle,
bratwurst,
cheesesteak,
cheesesteak,
shrimp,
cheese.
and cheese.
Oh, that looks good.
Jeez, yeah, that does look good. Jeez, man, making me hungry at 6:36 in the morning, man. Jeez, or 6 something in the morning. Oh, Brother Mark and his food shenanigans. So this is what's coming up on my YouTube this morning. Oh, what's going on?
For some reason my phone keeps going on
Abandoned?
for some reason my phone keeps going on listen to public when I'm trying to do streams.
Abandoned New Zealand, man.
Yeah. Some streams don't go.
Like, this is like... Have you ever heard of New Zealand? This is where they filmed Lord of the Rings. This cat lives in New Zealand, man.
Hey, how's it, bro? So I have some shots.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, see, this is all groovy stuff. I need to hit the old thumbs up. Always hit the thumbs up if you like it. So this is what I get to watch on the old YouTube this morning. All right. So that's what's going on the old YouTube. I got to make sure I sign out of the old YouTube. Because I'm using double the data. Okay, so that's off. The old YouTube's off. Okay, I got to close down the windows, right? Good old YouTube. Gotta plug this back in. Alright. Message restricted? Who restricted the message? Somebody restricted. That's weird, Gomez. That's alright, Gomez. Small solar. Yeah, I think we're still behind. I think YouTube delays it a little bit too. Let me the Ranger. So yep, Sunday morning. Super early. Super early. It's not super early. Oh. So I'm running in 40 minutes. 6:40 in the morning. This is on the norm. I'll be getting ready for work. It's 6:44 to be precise. Like I said, this is on the norm, and I usually get ready and go to work. So, since I was 5 minutes on the late side, getting my act together, I will take my broadcast 5 minutes on the late side, the norm, or vlogcast, as Yayuna over there at Yayuna's Journeys likes to say, vlogcast. I'm trying to. This happened before. Yeah, there was something on Facebook the other night about a puppy dog going through that, and stuff like that freaks me out. Don't want to think about it, because I went through Mr. Ranger Dog's Hip dysplasia dealio, that whole situation flipped me out big time. So, in those words, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just not. That's all I'm going to say about that. I deal with those bridges as they come. But at least I got I worked 8 hours yesterday, but I got a 9-hour work day in it. Because he says when you work Saturdays, you don't officially get an hour lunch break, even though he buys the food, pizzas, tacos, whatnot. So, yeah, it was a very productive day. He was very happy with the work I did. I'm gonna go get you a coffee sponsorship from and get you a hold of the can. Oh, that'd be cool. Heck yeah, a coffee sponsorship. I'll stick the coffee in the frame, the coffee can in the frame or something somewhere. They want to sponsor me some coffee, so long it's not decaffeinated. I don't drink decaffeinated coffee. Well, heck yeah. Thanks for still being up, Gomez Adams. Heck yeah. I'm just going to chillax. I mean, the only plans I have today is do some laundry. I need to get some garbage sacks and a couple cans of chicken and rice for Ranger. And that's it. That's the dealio for today. Like I said, I might play some disc golf if I get the chance. But it's not in the agenda, but it could be. It's not so much I have an agenda. My only agenda is to wash clothes and get a couple things. The interesting thing about my life is I've never had a set schedule. It always seems like as soon as like a normal routine, what somebody would call a normal routine, or not so much a normal routine, let's say just like a routine. Yeah, I guess you could say a normal routine. When that starts happening, it seems like the good karmatic justice out there, or the forces that be, make sure they change it up for me, which is cool. Everything's always changed in my life, and I like that. Even when I was traveling around in this old VW bus, going to music festival to music festival to music festival, and hanging out, selling my tie-dye goods, selling grilled cheese sandwiches, burritos, or whatever. I was content, very content. So during my whole stages and ways I evolved through life, before I bought this old VW bus, I was living in Oklahoma City after I got out of high school. And I was working at like Home Depot, Builder Square, stuff like that. And it was just like same old routine. And it was no es bueno. It was not cool. And it was definitely not groovy. And right after I bought this VW bus, I was like, you can basically live in it, travel in it, so long it's running. And that's what I started doing. And then in 2004, I tie-dyed it inside, just out of a whim, because all the wood inside of it was starting to finally show its age. So when I put all the fabric on it, because that's what it is, it's just mostly old bed sheets and bed sheets you buy at Walmart. I put it on, and it strengthened the wood. It was amazing, and that's the way it's been since 2004. It's a cool minute. That's 14 years. It's been since I've done that. Amazing, ain't it? 14 years. Wow. Grab you some coffee. I'm gonna grab me some coffee. Oh yeah. Get some creamer. Get some creamer. I was talking to a co-worker of mine and a fellow Adam the Woo fan and all around good person about living in small spaces, tiny living, tiny home living, and there's many benefits to it. Especially, you know, if you can easily live without too many possessions. No, I'm still here, Gomez. I know I was going to take it 5 more minutes. I'm just yip-yapping. I was like, well, I got more coffee. Guess I'll run it till I'm out of coffee. It's coffee. Kind coffee talking the old VW bus, right? But no, I'm still here. No, I'm still here. So at the time you wrote this, I'm still here. Unless we're that far behind each other on the time stream continuum. We need to get the flux capacitors in sync, you know? Like, let it jive with each other. Kind of like Wi-Fi. Once that happens, anytime, any place, shaka kong kong. There you go, time travel in a nutshell. Hey, did I tell you the real time traveling device for Back to the Future was supposed to be a VW bus? Can you imagine that? A VW bus being a time traveling device that would have never made it in Hollywood's of the 1980s. They would have been like, they would have kicked them writers out, Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis. They'd be like, "You're out of here! You're out of here! We don't want no time traveling VW bus." So they obviously had to change it. And what you got now today is the DeLorean with a homage to the VW bus with the Libyans. So yeah, can you imagine a time traveling VW bus? That'd be one far out and happening type of vehicle, you know. Oh, Buddha belly. Gotta rub the Buddha belly. So yeah, it's like almost 8 o'clock in my neck of the woods, or 7 o'clock in my neck of the woods, which would be 8 o'clock on the East Coast, almost 8 o'clock on the East Coast, and well, it'd be 7:54 on the East Coast and 4:54 on the West Coast. It's early in any neck of the woods right now still. But I'm used to being up. I've been an early bird for years. Because every job I've had to be there early. I'm used to being up early. Even though I went to bed about 10 o'clock last night, I was up and about at 5:30. I was like, well, I definitely can't lay back down and go to sleep. So started getting stuff around, cleaned up a little bit. Made some coffee. Got Ranger, tried to feed Ranger because I don't want breakfast yet. But he went out and went and potty. Much love, Gomez. Well, hope everybody's gonna have a groovy Saturday or Sunday. Saturday. It feels like a Saturday to me because it's like my only day off, but it's a Sunday. So I gotta make sure I say Happy Sunday when I shoot my daily vlog instead of Happy Saturday because I feel like it's a Saturday. Well, it's going into 51 minutes. It's almost the top of the hour here in my neck of the woods, so I'm going to watch some YouTube, drink some coffee, relax, figure out when I'm going to jump in the Jetta and go to the laundromat. So, alrighty friends and alrighty family, you have a most excellent Sunday. Excellent Sunday. Just be safe out there. Be warm out there wherever you may be if it's cold. It's still cold in my neck of the woods. Not as cold as it has been, but it's still cold. So you stay warm. Yeah, Gomez. Routines are a bummer, man. Alrighty. As well, not so much for a lot of people, but to me they seem to be a bummer once you're getting old. So I like to keep it changed. When I'm at work, I don't want to get a routine. I try to go and do different things, every day. But if you get the same old routine at work, it is what it is. Some workplaces like that. So, oh well. I dig where I work and I enjoy where I work and make pretty decent money. So, for now, well, not yet, and not until my bills are paid. But enough money is where it gets me by. A lot of people cannot survive on the money I make, but I have a roof over my head. I got food in the old pantry. I got food for Mr. Ranger Dog. So it's just a little simple way of living. I just need the simple things. I got enough clothes, and like I said, this is my closet. This is my closet right here. That's my closet. Can you imagine your closet that size? Can you think about the clothes you can put in your closet that size to get you through the week? It don't take much, but that's it. So yeah, my little simple living at its finest. My stuff's all unmade, so I just fold up the bed, roll it up, fold up the bed. So when it's time to make the bed, you just open the bed back up and then roll everything back out. It's very simple, very easy. I don't know. That's where I am right now. The simple life, but the fun life, the busy life, the working life, the groovy life. Alright, my friends, thanks for tuning in for Kind Coffee Talk in the morning with the old VW bus. It's really good, kind coffee, kind talk with kind folks. Because it's about being kind. You gotta share the kind, right? Share the love. Just be kind. Just be friendly. You don't have to be kind. Just give a smile once in a while. If you see somebody like struggling on anything at a store, dropping something, can't pick something up, help them out. Just be friendly. At the very least, I guess. Alrighty, folks, you can always stay tuned for my Type 2 daily vlog. It's always daily, every day. Little in and out to my VW bus every thing that happens to me in and around the VW bus, and around the Jetta, because the Jetta has become a big part of my life, unwanted part of my life, but I'm utilizing it, so, and I'm rolling with the punches, you know, that's all we can do. So, as always, folks, please, and thank you, Gomez, for tuning in this morning. It's Kind Coffee and Mr. Eric. I look forward to you getting on live on YouTube. You'll get it figured out, buddy. I know you will. I know you will. And for all you fine folks that will be tuning in sometime this Sunday morning, enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your day. And as always, love one another. Be kind to one another. Be grateful for every single moment of the day. You never know. You never know when those moments will change. Peace and love, and always, please, Volkswagen, Grease.